Hello, my name is Angel Oringas and now I'm explaining the laboratory task number one. Well, first of all, in the first statement, they told us to measure with the multimeters the resistances of the value of four resistances. And well, first we got 2.6 kilo ohms. On the second one, we got 2.6 kilo ohms. On the third one, we got 0.04 kilo ohms. And on the number four, we got 56.3 kilo ohms. After that, well, here I explained like in the order in which they are located. The one at the top is the one of this is a resistance 4 that has a value of 56.3, and well, here's explained. And the one that is at the lowest side of the protoboard, as it's mentioned in this image, is the R1. Then on task 3, we needed to connect all these four resistances in parallel and to measure it with the multimeter, and we got a value of 0.04 kilo ohms. That was up later compared when we did analytically by hand, and we got actually the same result. This means that we did this part of the experiment correctly and that the multimeter and everything worked well. Then task number 5, we need we need to add an LDR resistance that catches the light and changes as we modify like the illumination in where it's located. And well, we needed to connect it in series with all the previous four resistances that were on parallel. And well, we need to mention that the value of our single LDR is 26.8 kilo ohms as mentioned on this image. And when we connected it with the protoboard, it also mentioned that the value was 26.8 kilo ohms. And well, this was like a little bit strange, but we compared it when we did analytically and we got that it's exactly the same value. So the multimeter also worked correctly for this part. And then in this part, we needed to calculate it, like if we didn't know the value of the LDR. So here I did it like by hand, and I left alone the LDR in order to calculate its value, and I got that it was 26.8, like just to prove it. And well, this was correct. And well, for the last part, we needed to do the same steps, 5 and 6 again, but now we needed to connect the LDR on parallel with all the previous four resistors in parallel. And we continued with the same like LDR value that was 26.8. And after measuring it with the multimeter, we got that its value was 0.04. And we were later proved it analytically by hand. And we got that it was the same value. That's why it was correct. And to sum up, we did it like to calculate the value for the LDR as we didn't know it, and we got that it was 0.0.4, which means this was correct and the lab task went smoothly correctly.